So today I'm going to show you how to pay your Citi credit card correctly. Now we're here on the desktop in real time so you could follow along step by step. So we're actually here on the main page when we log into our Citi account. Now you can see right over here, we have the Citi MasterCard right over here with our current balance. And if we slide down just a little bit, we're actually going to see over here where we have our due date as well as the button to be able to make a payment. So let's click on here and show you the next section. All right, so that's going to take us to this next page over here for us to be able to set up this payment. Now it's going to reiterate which card we ended up clicking on in case you have multiple Citi credit cards. And the first thing it's going to ask over here is going to be the payment account. So this is going to be the external account like your bank account. It might be a Citi account. It might be another different type of bank account. If you have by any chance multiple connected, you can toggle down to choose the different one. If you want to add one, this will also be in that same section to be able to add a different bank account. Now, if we slide down over here, it's going to ask how much do you want to pay? And this is going to be the critical part here. We want to understand what all of these different numbers mean and which one might be best for you. Now, if you are by any chance needing to pay the very minimum, you can see the minimum payment due, which in this example is going to be $35. Now, yours might be higher or might be lower. This will be really determined based off of the total dollar amount that is on the balance. Now, next up here is going to be the last statement balance. You can see this one is $3,289. And this right here is if we paid this off, we wouldn't have to worry about accumulating additional interest on here. And then you can see our current balance, which is technically the same as our last statement balance, is going to be that $3,289. Now yours might have different numbers. As you can see, ours here are both the same, but in case you are going and purchasing more items throughout that current month, you're going to see that difference, right? So if you added a few additional transactions, you'll see them show up over in your total balance versus your last statement balance. This last statement balance is from everything from the prior month, not your current month that you're adding onto as well. And then next up here is going to be the custom amount. This is going to be whatever you would like to do, but keeping in mind that you want to make sure you hit your minimum payment to be able to not get missed on your payment structure. So if ideally you want to say put in $135 or $50 or anything between that and the total balance left over, you can go ahead and do that with the custom amount. Now, if you keep on scrolling here, you're going to see the payment date. Now, again, keeping in mind, you need to know when the minimum payment due date is, so that way you can make sure if you're paying a little extra or you're paying the minimum, you can actually have that on time. But if you're paying a little early, you can actually click on this calendar right over here on the right-hand side, and then you can choose a date in the future. So if maybe you want to pay it by your next paycheck or something like that, let's say it's in the next following month, let's say before the due date, you could do it on the 9th. You could pay down this card a little bit faster, especially if you're paying extra. Always better when you can. And then if everything here looks good, it's going to have the continue button highlighted once you choose one of your options. And because with our option here, we want to go and say, hey, let's pay the minimum amount, you're going to see the continue button highlighted. So now we get jumped over to the review page. And what I love about this is because we have auto pay on right here, it is going to give us a warning letting us know, hey, if this is by accident and you are fine with your auto pay, you don't have to do this. But because this is going to be the same dollar amount, it is just giving us a heads up on that. So from here on the right-hand side, you can see the payment details. And again, it's going to show which account it's pulling from, where it's going to, which is going to be the credit card, and then the date that we chose. If everything here looks good, we can go ahead and click on schedule. If not, we can also click on edit and change anything that we absolutely need. Now, once you hit that schedule, you are going to be all set to go. Obviously, the more you can put towards that credit card, the better for you when it comes to saving money on interest. Now, there is more to show you when it comes to using your financial apps and services, and we got you covered. Check out our video on screen to keep on learning.